Thank you so much for joining us again. This is
Hashtag
Just
Sayin,
and
where am
I can't hear.
Me either.
You can't hear either.
What? Oh, wait. There you go.
There we go.
Hey, we got audio level.
Son of a snitch.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, before we break into anything, there is a story.
Lovely lady.
No, it's a story about you.
Oh,
I had written it down, and I just saw it last night. I feel like I can't hear myself. I don't know what's happening anymore. Yeah, is this working at all? There we go, okay. You were telling... That's better. Thank you. You were telling me a story.
I was?
You were, and I wrote it down.
Go ahead.
Because
I don't remember what I told you.
And it was, I don't want to give too much away. I probably should have said something before we began. And that's my own trepidation. But, seriously, I can't hear myself.
With my headphones, you sound like you're over there.
I don't want to be over there.
Like out in the hallway.
I don't want to... there we go.
Yes.
That's better.
Now it sounds like you sat down on the mic.
Have I sat? Yes.
You're already sitting.
Yeah, okay. Alright. That's better, and I'm not going to touch it. A little. Well, I just touched it. Did you touch it?
I'm not going to touch it. Uh-oh.
Did you touch it? A little.
It's like, it's like on Clue.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch it.
It's evidence. Yeah. So
you grab the handle.
Now, I really should have brought it up before, because now if you don't remember your own story, I will look a fool, but that's okay. I'm so used to looking a fool, it's fine. I was in the office today, and I was sitting at my cubicle, and I had a meeting at 2, which meant I had to go to lunch a half an hour earlier than I normally do. And it really threw my day, by the way. Just that little half an hour. So I went to lunch at 1, so I was sitting there just kind of like this, like, I'm Mr. Burnsing it. I'm like, excellent. And I'm just waiting for time to pass. I couldn't really sleep because I was in the cubicle and, but I was just sitting there relaxing and kind of like browsing my phone. And my team lead comes walking by and she goes, "Are you okay?" And I went, "Yeah." And she goes, "All right, do you need help with anything?" And I said, "No, why would you?"
I need a lot of help.
I was like, "No, why would you think that?" And then I realized, like, I probably look confused just sitting there. So I said, "I'm at lunch." And she goes, "Oh, that explains it. That explains why you..."
Right, it's nap time. I'm sorry.
That explains why you look like that. No, I always look like that. Anyway, so you have an I think it's an eBay story, about you had gotten 2 of the same thing, and they owed you 1.
Which is finally on the way.
Oh, good, you know what I'm talking about.
Allegedly.
Because
they're idiots.
The story was so convoluted. I was like, oh my god.
Alright, last month, I was on eBay. Coming up to another anniversary of Michael Jackson's passing.
Yeah.
Every year at this time, I start shopping for Michael Jackson shit. Usually I'd like,
I love you said that. I'm shopping for shit.
One way or another, I usually end up getting a glove.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a freaking Michael Jackson glove collector, too.
Okay.
I don't wear them. I just collect them, and they just sit. Well, I might wear one on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's around that time. Ooh.
What?
It's on a Friday, too. Perfect.
Oh, really? What's the day?
June 25th.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be wearing a Michael glove that day for him.
Okay, so audio folks, we post the first 30 or so minutes up on YouTube, so you can check that out. And while we're at it, For the video, folks, we post the entire show on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, whatever Google Play is now.
Still play then.
Anchor.
Drop your anchor, listen.
Spotify.
Look for us to spot us.
And Audible.
Oh, we hear you, baby.
There are people who do that. I know for certain there are people who do that at home along with us, which is, I think, kind of funny. It's like, oh my goodness, Spotify. I also got, I was talking to my niece Nikki the other day, and I said actually, and she goes, actually?
Watching us and us doing that, you just can't avoid that.
I do it in my head when I hear people go, actually.
So
I'm like, actually? But anyway,
I'm thinking myself, oh, I don't want to say it.
I know, but
they won't get it.
They won't get it. They won't get it, and you kind of run the risk, and as I often
getting that look.
Yeah, you run the risk of getting the look and looking like an asshole, as I so often do. But
so last month I ordered the left-hand glove,
and
about 2 weeks later, so 2 weeks, I got it.
Okay.
A week after I got the left hand, I said, you know what? Fuck it, I want the right one too. I'm gonna want the right one, so I'll just get it now. So like, just less than a week later, I ordered the right hand glove.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
And you know, that one seemed to take a few days longer or something to get here. I open it up, another left hand glove.
No.
Like, you idiots. Even on the page, when you select right hand, this little window shows up in that box where the picture is. It says right hand in big black print.
Yeah.
It's coming from China.
Okay.
That's why it takes so long. And
I thought maybe they custom did it or something. But no, it's a shipping thing?
Well, it says it's like handmade gloves, which I could believe from over there. They make a lot of shit.
They do make a lot of shit. They make some shit, Sean.
And so I got another left-hand glove, and I let them know. And they're pretty much responding like, what are you talking about? After like 5 emails back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm basically saying, I ordered left. You sent right. I'm sorry. I ordered right. You send left.
Yes.
Send me right.
This isn't right.
Right. Neither is this damn back and forth with the emails.
Yeah.
After like 5, they finally said, all right, we'll send you the right glove. Be patient.
Oh. I hate when people tell me to be patient.
I wait like a week and a half, and I'm not seeing anything, so then I contact them. And it's almost like they forgot.
Yeah.
And then we go back and forth.
Excuse me.
A couple more times.
Yeah.
Again.
Yep.
And then they ask.
I lost you. Hang on.
I'm still here.
There we go. Oh, wait.
Whoa.
There we go. That's too loud. Try that. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, it's always something.
Yep. So now, send us a picture. So I gotta send a picture of the 2 lefts side by side.
Oh my goodness.
After all this, and them saying before, don't worry, we'll send you the right hand glove.
Yeah.
Now I gotta take a picture and prove that you idiots sent 2 left-handed gloves.
I guess I can understand where they're coming from there, you know? But if they knew that was something they were gonna need, they should have said that in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know?
So
just my opinion.
I take a picture, upload it, and basically like, here, you jerks. Here's your picture that you want.
Hey, you punk.
So that finally sealed it, and I finally got an email saying, okay, we'll send you the right-hand glove.
Okay.
And like a few days later, or about a little bit after that, finally get the email saying it's been shipped.
Oh, good.
That's what I thought.
Oh, God.
So we'll see what happens.
All right.
But it took like a month.
Oh.
For them to get this shit right.
Yeah. That's a lot of back and forth.
And even though I wasn't going to, especially after all this, they told me I can keep the other glove.
okay.
I don't think I was gonna anyway. I'm not mailing that back to China.
Be like, I'm keeping this.
I'm getting something else out of all this shit. You guys screwed up.
Yeah.
I get an extra glove out of it.
Seriously.
I mean, they're only $10 gloves, but.
Well, you know, it's a principle of the matter. Mm-hmm. You tell somebody, like, you know, somebody orders something, you should get the thing that you ordered.
Yep.
Drives me crazy.
Well,
my goodness.
Now I can keep the first one in the package.
Yeah.
And I can wear the second one whenever I want.
Oh, there you go. Bone eye. Major bone eye. I was, that was my knee. If you heard that was audible at all. That was my knee. The team lead had to come over to my desk to talk to me about something. So we were sitting there and we were talking. I had my mask on. And she said something, and then she went to get a chair. She pulled up a chair. She was sitting. I mean, we weren't sitting very close to each other, so she's like kind of behind me a little bit. And my knee had to pop. And I looked at her, because it can be really just like alarming. Because sometimes it can be really, it sounds like my knee just broke. When you get the big crack, and it's like crack. So I apologized beforehand. I just kind of looked back and I said, I'm sorry. And she goes, for what? And I went, and my knee popped. And she goes, what just happened? And I said, my knee popped. And she goes, why? And I said, I don't know, I'm old. I've broken it twice. I don't know what more you need from me. I said, it hurts. It hurts. Sometimes the pop. It's almost like it's like misaligned, and it's like, oh.
I haven't broken mine. You hear what mine sound like when I stand up.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
I'm surprised at my work. No one's asked me about it.
Mm-hmm.
That happens every time I stand up at my desk.
Mm.
And in those quiet times, I'm always thinking to myself, I hope you guys don't think it's a fart. Is my knee popping?
You know, sometimes like you sit down in your chair and it does that.
Mm-hmm.
I was eating some gummies, not pot gummies. I was eating some gummies. I know, day ain't over yet, really. I mean, we're just getting started with this day. Jesus. So I was eating these little gummies. These little, I think they're Japanese gummies. Anyway, they're very tasty. I love them. So I have a whole drawer full of them at work, but I'm running low. So they're individually wrapped. So I'd unwrap, and I went to chuck the thing in the trash. And I missed. So I just did the quick sweep, where you like bend down real quick, you grab it, and then I went, and I went to get back in my chair, and the chair made a creak. But I was like, and I'm like, oh no. And I was afraid because there's nobody like really, really close to me, but there's a lady in the next aisle, like 2 cubes down, and I know she heard that. I was like, oh man, that wasn't gas.
I didn't come from my ass.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh man. I was so happy today. I had to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom. That's not why I was happy. Going to the bathroom is kind of, you know, like, yay!
When you come out.
Yeah, it's like, woo! So I went into the bathroom.
One or the other, it's empty.
I went into the bathroom, and I'm a broad-shouldered person. So
You're a linebacker.
I know. Hey! So I went to go into the last stall because it has the most room. Because these stalls, I don't know who designed these fuckers, but they're like this freaking big, right? So, I mean, like, Gumby couldn't contort himself to get in. He'd be like, ooh. So, anyway, so I go to the last one because I need room to move. I need maneuvering room. So I went in there and I was doing what I had to do, and I'm wrapping up the situation. And in comes someone, and they slam the door open. What's that for?
Oh, looks like you need a pen.
Oh, you never know. You never know what I'm going to need, right? There we go. So, they slam the door, And I waited like 8 seconds for them to say sorry. Right? And they didn't. I'm like, I'm in here. You come banging in here like you're doing a drug bust? Like kicking in fucking stall doors and shit? So I'm like...
Please, freeze!
So I kind of like... I sat there and I was like, you know what? I'm going to like just be like, I heard you.
For a second, it sounded like a...
No, you were alright, I think.
I hope.
I'm ready.
I don't know how alright I am, but...
No. Nor do I, if I'm honest. So I was just like... So I was like, hey! like I was waiting for something, and then I got nothing. So I was just like, okay. I guess I'll just wash my hands and go. You're just going to be loud about everything.
Yeah, sometimes at those moments you kind of wish you were like a ventriloquist.
Yeah.
You can kind of throw your voice so it sounds like someone else is saying it.
Oh, I know it.
You don't want to be the only one person in the stalls. You got like 4 stalls.
Yeah.
You're the only one, but you want it to sound like someone's at the end.
What would be good would be if I could do like voices. Like, you know, if I was like, you know, I'm trying to think now. Who's the like E.G. Daily or something, or Mel Blanc, and just be like, "Waffly wabbit." You're like, "Why you fucking slamming doors?" Like something.
Between yesterday and today, I've been doing my own voices to make my girlfriend's daughter laugh.
Yeah.
Because she stayed over a few times, and she likes to wear the shirt that I have of Beavis.
Oh.
As Cornholio.
Oh. Yeah.
So I'm like, I need TP for my bunghole. Are you driving me? My bunghole will speak now.
Beavis and Butthead is a very guy show.
Yeah.
That's a very guy show. And I'm not trying to be like, what would you call that? Gender? I'm not trying to genderify, but I mean, it's usually guys who like Beavis and Butthead.
Yep.
And I don't know what it is about that. It's like the Three Stooges.
Certainly.
Like men, like that's like a guy thing to like the Three Stooges. And this other thing that my Jay and I were watching something, and there was like, you know, some flatulent humor, as they say. So I was sitting there and I was like, oh God, because I don't think that's funny. And he was laughing his ass off. And I said, can you please just explain to me why men think farting is funny? And he goes, it's the noise! And I said, is that it, strictly the noise? I said, because you can make that noise. He's like, it's not the same. So we had a whole conversation about gas, and he's like, it's funny! I don't think it's funny. He thinks it's hilarious.
I do too.
It's because you're a guy.
Oh, Christine laughs all the time.
Really? I mean, I just...
Her daughter cracks up.
I don't see it. I don't think it's funny. I don't know. I guess that's just me. My own. Woo. I was laughing the other day because you prepared me for a joke that might have gone over my head. I was watching that show about the horrible British tourists, the Benidorm, and now we're up to the seasons where my guy has left. So I'm like, my Brit's gone! So there's this guy, and he's a short, round guy, and he's got glasses, and he's wicked. All the people on this, first of all the people on the show are very annoying. But this guy's like, there's something about him that's like especially annoying. And he was trying to chat up this girl. So he's like, and he's an older guy, he's separated from his wife, so he's like, hey, lady. So he's trying to, get something, and the lady just looks at him and goes, yeah, good night, Penfold. And she walked away, and I was like, oh shit, Danger Mouse!
Yes.
I was like, that's a Danger Mouse reference, I got that!
Good thing I told you about it.
I was so excited, and then Jay's like, "Yeah, it's Danger Mouse." Like he wasn't. He's like, "Yeah, it's Danger Mouse." I was like, "Yes,
Penfold.
yes."
Shush.
I love when he says that. That's my favorite thing when he tells him to shush.
From the first episode to the last episode, he tells him to shush all the time.
He should. The little shit. And I'm telling you, this guy, I mean, if you saw him too, you'd be like, oh God, he is Penfold. Like, he's just this round dude with these thick-ass glasses, and you're like, oh, shush, Penfold, shush. Would have been funnier if she told him to shush. But she's like, Penfold. I thought that was hilarious. I said, I was just watching that a few weeks ago at Sean's house.
Yeah.
Penfold.
Because I want to put something different on for us, and that's the only British thing I got. This is the Danger Mouse show.
You know what's funny is Jay has a play date tonight.
Yay!
Yay for me. Yay for me. I don't get many
evenings alone.
Yeah, I don't get much time to myself.
As you should.
Damn right I should. The only time I get for myself is when I work from home and my hour lunch, because I can do whatever I want in that hour. Mm-hmm. And 9 times out of 10, he has kept me up way too late with his snoring, so I need to have a lie down because I'm just fucking mentally exhausted. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, ugh. I told him, I said, I have to stop doing that, though, because I have shit to do. I was like, I got too much crap to do. I said, there's too much to do. Too much.
And very little time.
Shush! Penfold! Shush!
Yes, Chief? Shush. Oh,
Shush.
Heck.
I know it.
That's one of the things he always says. Oh, heck.
Does he? I didn't even notice that. I was too busy laughing at the shush. Shush.
His little catchphrase was always, oh, crumbs.
Crumbs. What is it that I was watching? I was watching my other favorite show, Inside Number 9, and one of the guys in it is a very he's a male nurse, and he's for elderly people, and he's very like reserved. So the incredibly crabby elderly patient he was caring for said, "I bet you don't even fucking swear, do you?" And then he looks at me and goes, "I have been known to say fiddlesticks." And I laughed so hard because I was like, fiddlesticks. Shush. Nobody says that. Anyway, so I'm on my own. I will be on my own. I think for maybe roughly an hour and a half.
You need more than that.
I know I need more than that, but that's all I'm getting.
Longer. It's Friday.
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, and I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm 100% sure the person he's meeting up with doesn't deal with this show. So I can say it, is that Jay's very like, well, why would I want to go out when I have a house? Like, he doesn't understand, like, leaving the house. So he's like, well, I don't want to go out. People out there, and I have a house where there's no people.
I'm comfy here.
Yeah. I mean, he's just like,
I got you.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Well, I'll go. You won't be there. Yeah, I know. I'm incredibly thankful about that as well. I mean, it's not that the friend he's meeting up with, I dislike the friend. It's just that I have zero in common with this individual. Mm-hmm. And Jay and I have been together like 13 years. So I've seen this person at least 13 years. I still don't know his humor. Like you can make jokes around people and they're like, oh, excuse me. And it's like,
yeah.
And I've tried to say things to try to gauge his humor, and I really can't. And I'm like, will you please tell me what he finds funny? Because I don't know what he finds funny. And he's like, I don't know. And I said, do you guys ever like laugh? He goes, no, we just talk. And I went, Jesus Christ. Said it almost makes me feel better if the two of you aren't sitting there laughing.
What do you find funny to watch somebody on a bicycle go crash into a bush?
I don't know. Well, he's
go flying over the handlebars.
He's a what do you call it? He's an optometrist. So I'm like, Jesus. I mean, he's just filling every stereotype. Boy, optometrists are. There's nothing they find funny.
What jokes can you make with that?
There's no joke you can make with that.
Well, one. I can't see a thing.
Yeah. That poor, Woody Woodpecker cartoon, yeah. Exactly. But anyway, I was thinking today I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? Because I didn't want to be in the moment. It's one of those things. It's like if you don't plan, then you're in the moment and you're like, holy shit, what can I do? I can do anything. What am I going to do? So I already have it up here.
Good.
What I'm going to do.
By the time you figure it out, oh, there he is walking on the door.
Exactly. That's why I planned ahead. That's why I got the plan already.
I'm back. Yeah, you are.
You know what? That's my internal monologue. It's like, hey. It's like he went out to get something and then he came back and I was like, well, that was fast. And he's like, I was gone like 20 minutes. Really? Didn't feel like it.
Wow, home already, huh?
Yeah. Felt like 5.
You go back out for a while.
I know. I'll give you my keys. Will you take my car and go out for a little while?
Can't be like Sean and leave your keys there. Go back and get them.
Exactly. Like, you can, hey. Fantastic. So I've already got my plan. He is, because he is a gracious man, he's like, I'll bring you home something to eat. I'm like, oh, great. Like, I'm like, it doesn't bother me if I don't eat. I'm like, I don't care. Whatever. But he's bringing me home something, so I'm like, I don't even have to deal with what can I get to eat? That's already out the window. Now I can just have fun. Yay. That's right. Gonna watch what I want to watch.
And I understand how you're feeling with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, later.
He's like, I got
all of a
later.
sudden, I'm not there no more again. I'm getting closer.
You're
Getting
there.
closer.
You're there.
There I am.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I understand so much about the way you're expressing that.
Yeah.
Because when I was married.
Yeah.
And Tab would look forward to Friday nights for me coming here. Because we had the Dish Network at the time. And we were DVRing all of our shows. And she had like the whole week's worth of her shows. Mm-hmm. And she just binge watch while I'm here doing this. That was her night to enjoy the house to herself. No me. Binge watching her shows.
And I know.
It's like you and Jay. You got your shows you like. He has the ones he likes, and you guys got joint ones. We had the same too.
I mean, we do like a lot of the same shows, and that helps. But there are some things that I like that he does not. So it's like, ugh. And sometimes, when I would work from home, especially like over the winter, like around Christmas time, I was watching The Mandalorian while I was working. Because that would be the only time I'd get to watch it. Because he doesn't like Star Wars. I know, I married him anyway. He doesn't like Star Wars. What the fuck was I thinking? Ugh. But, yeah, so... And it was so funny, too, on the last episode, because it was so exciting. I ran it, because he was, like, laying down in the bedroom, like, looking at his phone, reading something. And I went in there, and I was like, I know you don't give a shit about this, but I have to talk about it with somebody. And he goes, go ahead. He's like...
Get on me, baby.
He goes, I'm not going to understand a fucking word you're saying. I said, no, you won't. But I need to talk to somebody about this. And I just went on this whole Mandalorian season finale rant, and he was like, okay. He's like, I don't get it, but did you like it? Yes. Okay. But he does that shit with me. There's some British sci-fi show he loves called Red Dwarf, which is, I've tried to watch it because I like British things, but it's
mainly the men.
No, I like the humor. I like the British humor. I'm very like, I have that very dry sense of humor, but something but the men are hot.
Oh, jump in the pool, take a shower.
But the men are hot. It's funny. I got a text from Joseph, and he goes, the new Loki is out. And I said, oh, I heard. And that's Tom Hiddleston, and he's a British man. So I was ready to go. But I haven't gotten to sit and watch it yet. So, but I have heard it. It was very good. I was like, I like him. He's good to look at. He's good to look at. I'm not going to lie. And then Joe said something. He goes, yeah, the scene, he doesn't have a shirt on. I'm like, woo! I was like, this game just upped. Upped. Yeah, he has a nice voice, too. It's very, I was like, I could just listen to him chat all day. He could talk to me about fucking anything. And then the dirt needs to be retilled, blah, blah, blah. I'm with you. Awesome. Retilling. I get it. I'm with you. So, what the fuck was I talking about? I don't even remember. How'd I get here?
That's like I remember Loki.
Ah, well, that's, it's very popular. Oh, the other thing, since we're talking about current things, they dropped the trailer for the Masters of the Universe. I think it came out yesterday. Man, He-Man. I'm very, very interested in this, but I'm also very skeptical. Mm-hmm. It has a very, like, what would you call that? It has almost like a, would Japanimation be a proper word? Like that? Yeah. It looks like it'd be like...
The Japanese animation?
Yeah. It kind of looks like kind of that. I was like, well, this looks very different.
Japanimation?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah. It does look very different than what we're used to.
Right.
But that doesn't make it bad.
It has its own style.
Yeah. But like I said, it doesn't make it bad. If I'm honest, I really just... I know, if I'm honest, I really just want to hear Mark Hamill as Skeletor. Him! And you hear him really quick in the trailer. And he even does like the cackle, the like the laugh. And I was like, oh man, that sounds pretty decent. It's like, I'm going to have to hear more of it though.
Is it anywhere close to his Joker or no? What do you think?
You know what? It's not that far from it.
Because I want to think with the two characters that he's done like that, it would be similar. Not exact, but similar.
It is very similar. And even the laugh, when he did the Skeletor laugh, I was like, oh, it's very reminiscent of like his Joker performance. And I went,
I had a feeling.
Well, I'm not complaining. I love his Joker. I think he does a great one, so I'm interested to hear Skeletor. Now, here's something interesting that I heard. Now, since we're on the Master Universe vein, let me just wrap it up with this. The guy who voiced He-Man, his name was John, and now I can't remember his last name. But he also voiced Morris the Cat in the old 9 Lives commercials. Oh. Remember the little orange kitty? Mm-hmm. And he wanted his 9 lives? But, and I said this to Jay, and he was like, he knew right away. Because I don't know the movie as well. But he's also a sports announcer in Back to the Future 2. And the second I said that, he was like, oh yeah, on the radio thing, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
oh, okay.
I was like, how the hell do you, okay?
Must be the scene with, that night with the tunnel. And, he's trying to get the book out of Biff's car.
I mean, I said sports announcer, and he did half the dialogue for me. He was like, oh, blah, blah. The game was just about over, and then somehow they won, and I don't know.
UCLA wins 1917.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's the guy who voices He-Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. That was 89 too.
Yeah. You'll thank me for that. Next time you're watching, be like, you could, amaze your friends in the room. You're like, did you know that that's He-Man? On the radio right now. John, whatever the his name is. Because I don't remember his last name. It begins with a T.
John the sports announcer.
Yeah, it begins with a T. I just don't know his last name. It's fine. Well, I mean, he's not going to be calling me up.
Well, when I say John the sports announcer, the begins with T.
I lost you again.
I know.
Yep.
I wasn't going to say him.
Well, I mean, I'm doing my best over here.
Yep. Oh, it's weird how that moves.
I mean, I'm just going to... Jesus. Now it's almost too loud. I mean, I'm going to just, I don't know, tape things down. I feel like the second I start taping things down, though, that's when it's just going to go completely haywire. I think it's the cords. I think the
bottom part, man.
Yeah, I think the cords need to be replaced. But anyway, so you got 2 left-handed gloves, and...
The right hand's supposed to be on the way.
The right hand's on the way.
I'll give it 3 weeks.
Yeah. Now, I ordered 2 shirts.
On the way.
I ordered 2 shirts from this company I always order my little fun t-shirts from. I had this one on. It says serial killer. And it's a bowl of milk. Anyway.
It's a bowl of milk.
It's a bowl of milk, baby. So, I had ordered 2 shirts. It said they shipped. I'd have them. The day before the order came, I got an email that said, oh, hey, as it turns out, they don't have that shirt in the size you ordered, so we can either refund your money or give you a voucher to order a new shirt. Now, I was confused because I got an email that said, it's on its way. Mm-hmm. But when I got the damn shirt, it was only 1 shirt. So I was kind of mad about that.
That would be 2.
I was like, man, and like you knew you didn't have that shirt. Like you could have contacted me after I placed the order. Mm-hmm. Why do you contact me after it ships? That's weird. Excuse me. So, anyhow, I said, well, I really want the shirt, so can I get a voucher and I'll just order it in a new size, a new color. So the lady's like, absolutely. So they set me up with that. So now here was what I was thinking, right? Is I placed, in a perfect world, this is what would have happened. So I placed the order, used the voucher, so of course it cost me nothing. I was hoping that they would expedite the shipping. Because...
It's their mess up.
Yeah, because I ordered the shirt, didn't know they didn't have that size and that color because the website said that they did. Mm-hmm. So that's your mistake. Your mistake. And...
You jerk.
I know, you punks. Penfold! Shush! I love that so much. Oh, crackers. I've been known to say fiddlesticks from time to time. Tell you that right now, fiddlesticks. So... Anyway, I will not get expedited shipping, even though I wrote the woman and asked. I was like, anyway, you could kind of, get it here sooner? She's like, no, not really.
They don't want to try.
I know.
They want the positive feedbacks, but...
Excuse me, I was like...
They're not really willing to go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like they should.
I was like, man, this sucks. So now I gotta wait for it. I didn't want to wait, because I was supposed to have it a week ago.
A few months ago, I had someone mess up like that.
Really?
Ordered this t-shirt for my girlfriend's son. I ordered a 2XL.
No.
Jerk sent me a large.
No, what?
We got a couple different sizes difference between those 2.
Yeah.
There's a 2 and an X before the L.
Yes.
And you sent me an L.
Why'd you give me the L?
You're missing something. A 2X.
Yeah.
L.
There's some letters in front of this. You're messing up. stop messing up.
Jerks.
Exactly. So thank you guys so much for joining us. By the way, thank you for all the views. On the last video before YouTube started messing around with it, we had over 2,000. Yep. I don't know what it's at now. I haven't seen it.
Last I checked, it was 1,981. When yesterday it was at 2019.
I don't know what their deal is. They just...
What do we do to deserve that shit? We put on a good show here, and YouTube wants to screw us over.
Well, that's how they... Yeah. The little guy gets nothing, right? Shush! So we will see you next time. Be sure and check out the rest of the show on the other places we mentioned before. So, Sean's got something to say. It's on Sean. If I can just get out of frame.
Have a good everything. And Penfold, shush.
Yes.
Oh, heck.
Oh!